the time, I wasn't so much thinking of physics all the way down. I was thinking of, oh, you can describe a fluid as making molecules, which you can think of as having very simple discrete characteristics, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Or you can use discrete models of physics, not that physics was sort of discrete all the way down. But I kind of wondered maybe there might be a way to do this. And by the beginning of the 90s, I'd sort of started thinking about the idea of kind of networks to represent the structure of space. So in a cellular automaton, you have kind of like in a crystal, you have a rigid grid of cells laid out in space. So what I started thinking about was, well, maybe space consists of discrete points that are just connected in some network without having a precise definition of sort of where every point is. It's just, well, we know.
Just briefly, can I briefly ask, so is matter a property of space?
Yes.
Right.
So.
Okay. Thank you.
I mean, which is something very bizarre. I mean, Einstein had wondered that. Einstein was thinking maybe there would be some, black hole-like configuration of things that could represent something like matter. I was reminded recently, when I was probably 14, 15 years old, I went to some talk by some well-known physicist in Oxford, I think. We were talking about black holes, which were kind of still a very hypothetical thing at that time. And I was like, excuse me, but, could particles like electrons be black holes, be little tiny black holes? It's like, oh no, couldn't possibly be, just doesn't work that way. You don't understand what's going on, more or less. It is amusing to me that it's looking to me very likely that actually that's what's going on.
Really? Wow. Okay.
So, which is kind of sort of a statement that something like an electron is a feature of space. A black hole is purely a feature of space. I mean, the thing about black holes is they're made from stars collapsing, usually, but once they're made, all that really matters about them is the sort of configuration of space-time that's associated with them. The thing that's crushed inside, you can't see, and it doesn't really matter. So it's that's my current guess is, so it's, in a sense, a black hole is just a feature of space.
Yeah.
And so I think that's true also of material particles. I mean, that's a longer story, but I actually made some progress on it in the last few weeks. And I think maybe have maybe it's simpler than I thought it was.